the band? Do we have a band?
Yeah.
Oh, we need one. Who's the musical guest for tonight?
We should do something stupid like that.
What else?
What else? Bachmann. You know,
Hey!
it's a shame you weren't able to be there over the weekend for the 24-hour stream.
Oh, how'd it go?
It went really good.
Oh,
We
it's
had
so
Santa.
fun.
It was wild.
Wait, hold on. You met Santa?
Yeah, we had Santa.
Santa.
It was funny because both Michael and Jennifer were like, "Wait, did Bachmann tell you he can't?"
Oh yeah, in like in
Hey,
the
Twitch, how are you?
organization chat, it was like freak out. Like,
Oh, no!
he can't do it. What are we gonna? What's Plan B?
Oh my gosh.
I am Plan B.
And I'm like,
Oh,
it's
man.
important to me that people know it's Santa. Stop saying Santa Bachmann. That's fucked up. I dropped my X-Wing.
No, you better get
damn
it before it gets crushed.
You know what we watched today? Let me tell you. Danny came home from work and we sat down and we shared some leftovers raw. And he said, "Babe, what do you want to watch today?" And I said, "You know what I want to fucking watch?" And I put on Revenge of the Motherfucking Sith and we watched it. And we screamed about all of the lines. Hello there, General Kenobi. Lost my goddamn mind.
Oh man. I would definitely like.
No, we watched them not that long ago.
No,
They're
they
dog
weren't.
shit.
But if I
No,
was,
but you gotta fuck with Revenge with the Sith. That's the
Oh,
good
that
one.
was the worst.
Oh my god.
what if
Pod
you-
racing, Tim?
I like pod racing.
Dude, gnome pod race enthusiast.
It's gone.
It is. Did it
I
like?
found it.
Just blends in with the carpet. I have to
No,
tweet this.
the third's the worst one, even though it might be the most entertaining to watch. Thank you.
It's the best. It's the best.
My ranking of Star Wars is Rise of Skywalker is the worst one. Thank you.
Wow.
Hot takes.
Hot takes.
I want to disagree. You know, oh, this is stupid.
Was that where you're stopping?
Yeah, I don't want to. Well, it goes Last Jedi, Empire, Rogue One, A New Hope, Jedi.
This is the order you're supposed to watch them in, right?
Yeah, the order's
Experience.
Yeah. Then it goes from the bottom: Rise of Skywalker, Solo, Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones. I think.
Now,
I
Tim,
think-
I noticed you didn't mention the animated movie, The Clone Wars.
Animated movie The Clone Wars is like second, probably.
Okay, what about the Star Wars Christmas Ewok special?
I've actually never seen it. I know. I actually haven't seen it. No, I know all about Lumpy.
Oh wait, not the Ewok one. Oh no, that's different, isn't it? The Christmas.
There might be.
Ewok one because there's the Star Wars
There's
Christmas
the two
special.
Ewok movies.
Yeah,
which I loved as a kid.
The Star Wars Christmas special I have seen with
Mhm.
Lumpy.
Okay.
And Grandpa Chewbacca, who I believe was like trying to jack off to a lady at a computer.
Oh yeah.
No, you were gonna say trying to joke someone.
It was.
He's trying. Lumpy loved to
I think
jack
isn't
off.
Lumpy the son?
Maybe.
I
don't know.
think it's like his dad's name was like Scratchy or something.
Yeah,
like
I
something
feel like
really
maybe
dumb.
the holiday special is not canon. I don't have a hard and fast rule. Last Jedi is my favorite. Empire is my favorite. New Hope is better than I thought, and Return of the Jedi is worse than I thought. It's more or less my break. Oh, Force Awakens. I love Force
Wait,
Awakens.
I'm sorry. You said
Talk to me.
sorry.
Talk
I
to me.
thought that you were saying Return of the Jedi was the best, which it is, but you're saying The Last Jedi is the best?
Last Jedi is the best.
Yeah, it's
followed by...
It's very controversial. I feel like.
No, it's not.
No, Last Jedi is really good.
I don't want to talk
Controversial.
about this.
Yeah, no.
It's a sort of argument.
No, it's not.
I'm not.
People with
interested.
good tastes agree. Last Jedi is the only good Star Wars movie.
I don't care about. Star
The rest
No.
of them are fun and great. Return of the Jedi is really surprisingly bad. I was really caught up. It's
I think
because
it's funny.
yeah, it's
Funny you say
because
The Last,
After Jabba's palace, it goes sharply downhill.
but you say
They're
The
the
Last
acting
Jedi is
between
good,
Empire and
whatever.
Return of the Jedi.
It's essentially like the same storyline of Return of the Jedi, but just
Which one?
Last Jedi. It's just like the Return of the Jedi, but
Force Awakens, even though it's A New Hope, is like a master class in popcorn filmmaking. and I think you kind of got to give it up.
Popcorn.
Characterization, popcorn filmmaking,
Popcorn.
popcorn. Hey, what else?
Hey! I'm gonna have to clean up. I've been trying to catch popcorn in my mouth for the past like 10 minutes. I finally made one, but there's popcorn everywhere.
No, I mean, I think if you follow auteurs and artists, just kidding. I'm being naughty. I'm being naughty as a joke.
Wow.
Being naughty as a joke.
I have to say, Andrew in the chat said Nika just put that hair in and Tim's trying to snatch her balls.
No, I mean, Return of the Jedi was my favorite for most of my life.
Yeah, when I was a kid, that one was definitely my favorite.
And we went back and watched it. It was like, oh, wow. They forgot how to act like humans.
I feel like
And it's really bad.
a lot of things that I like when as a kid, I was like, I just love Return of the Jedi, and I'm gonna watch it over and over again. As an adult, I think I like to look at Princess Leia in a bikini. I couldn't articulate that to myself. And I was in love with Han Solo, completely, and he's cool in it. So
I think it's just because Empire is good.
Empire is just good. Empire is like a good movie,
and that makes the other two worse. One gets by because it's the first one, and it's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah, that's true.
And Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher are good in that. And Carrie Fisher is not very good in Return of the Jedi.
Carrie Fisher started doing drugs around that time, from what I understand.
It's really it's like hardcore kids movie.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, especially like the Ewok shit.
Yeah, the Ewok shit.
I need you to tell me if this is a good tweet.
Damn. Also, I do think, what if the problem with the originals is Harrison Ford? Because if Empire's the best, that's the one he's in the least.
That's true.
That's where he gets frozen in carbonite.
Yeah, that's towards the end.
Towards the end, isn't it?
I just thought it was like more
a lot. Also,
he's really good. I mean, he's good in all three of them.
I mean, he was. Harrison Ford and Boba Fett were the first attraction to men that I had.
Harrison Ford for me also, Nika. That was literally, I was like, oh, wow. I understand now.
You were like, McClunk me. Instead of McClunky.
You wanna know what? I got a fucking question we don't have time for. Are we never gonna get Kyle Katarn because we got Kanan Jarrus? Because they look very similar.
Kyle Katarn will not exist.
But
he's the Dark Knight guy, right?
Yeah, but is Kanan Jarrus supposed to fill that role from Rebels?
Who's that?
Oh, you're saying
yeah.
I've never watched Rebels.
Popcorn.
Oh, the dice isn't open. Stop it. Wait. Sorry, that's my fault.
Hold
this time I'm not going to shame you. This is absolutely. It's been a while. We were screaming about Star Wars. Mando season 2 is really fucking good though.
Yeah.
I realized I tweeted this whenever I was watching season 2 of Mando, and about 2 days after I tweeted it, I realized I had tweeted it about watching season 1 of Mando. I get very into rope whenever Mandalorian comes out because man, he wraps you up so fast.
So true.
And I tweet about it every season.
I do love it. I say the same thing. Sometimes I do search my tweets to like, have I tweeted this?
That's funny.
Sometimes the answer is yes.
Hashtag diehard to win diehard dice. If you want to skip the potential ability to win, you can just spend money if you go to dieharddice.com. Offer code greetings-DEC for the next 8 or 9 days. I guess there's 31 days of December. We'll tell you what the January one is. January, surprise, surprise, it's not that much different. We get a taste, so hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. But we've been talking about Die Hard Dice. How many years now? 3? 6?
I don't know. It feels like 6.
I feel like we first got them when in Louisville. Is that right? I feel like we had them in the back room.
That's a long time ago.
Maybe Portland.
Definitely Portland.
Definitely Portland, because the old silver boxes.
Yeah.
And that was right. You're right.
Is there like a
I think
date?
that was like 4 years ago, right?
Maybe. It's a great question. But my original
time has no meaning.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think these were my very first ones.
Ooh, those are cool. Oh, I just want to tell you guys, I found these on TikTok, and a good friend got them for me for Christmas. It's a little necklace. It's made of rubber.
You chew on
And
it?
you literally can chew it. They are made for adults to chew on.
I've seen that before. I don't like to chew things. That's not my vegetative preference. I like to do things with my
I
hands.
do, but I feel like I have very sharp teeth. But
You do just shred it.
Yeah, no, you can really chomp on these. I front bite.
yeah.
Fidget necklaces.
I bite my mustache grossly.
I typically bite like the inside of my cheeks and stuff, and this has helped curb that. So
Yeah, I need to get rid of one of my goddamn wisdom tooths.
Oh no!
Which one?
This
Are you
one.
just gonna pick one?
I'm just gonna get rid of this one.
To the highest seller.
I like to.
Or bidder, not seller.
I like to push them in to try to there's like a manual and analog braces, but it doesn't work because that's not science. But what are you gonna do? I want to thank everyone for coming to hang out during the finale of Descent into Avernus. Happy Hell Hour today. We finished up with the gang. I guess earmuffs for 30 seconds if you don't want spoilers. Finish up with the gang escaping Avernus with their lives, convincing Zariel to join their crew. We're going to take a couple weeks off and then return back in 2021 on Thursdays. And then probably mid-January we'll start Rhyme. So we might do like Pat will probably run us through some one-shots or something like that. But thank you so much, everybody. That was it was a great ending and all that. Yeah, spoilers are done now. It's great to have all so many folks out there today, and it was fun. It was one of those things without getting any specifics where you don't know. It's like this is either going to be 30 minutes or 4 more sessions, and it ended up where everyone did really good. Someone almost died, and then I rolled like dog shit against someone else, and it was a great and good time. So yeah, stay tuned for more stuff on Thursday at 2 p.m. Starting sometime in January of next year. Also, thank you to everyone coming out to the Dark Souls and Stardew streams I've been doing on twitch.tv/geeklyinc. Follow if you're here. You're obviously here. Follow or sub if you have an Amazon Prime account. You get 1 free sub a month, and that money you're instantly giving us $2.50. If every single one of you did that, that would help a lot. That would go to paying for all sorts of random cool crap that we could do, but don't feel like you have to do it, especially if you don't have the Amazon Prime thing. Not a big deal, but yeah, it means a lot to us that you can support us. I know, Nika, you just launched a very thing.
Thank you, everyone who's come out and become part of the fam. On my OnlyFams. It's fun. I think we're having fun. I'm having fun, at least. Talking to people, sharing some tidbits of my day. Some of it is like, Tim has hammer. What happens when Nika hears a random sound in her house? What does she grab?
All right, I want to know, but I guess I'll just go to.
Yeah, you got.
It's on, I think I'm pretty sure it's on the free page. So there is an option if you're interested. If you're in the chat right now and you're like, I want to go see, I have a free page. It is basically just like my Twitter, maybe like a kiss spicier than that, but it's just a slice of life page. And then I do have a premium page if you want to see a little more Nika in your day. Nothing new. What? Go ahead.
Since we're entering into this new phase, we are probably going to be a little more stringent on protecting our folks. Not that we weren't before, but just make sure you're not a fucking creep.
Yeah, be nice to Nika.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's been super cool. This community is great. So you guys are all wonderful, but it's been awesome. And I appreciate it. Again, I can't thank I could thank everyone. I have actually. If you send me a message, I will thank you. No, but I can't thank everyone enough. And I really appreciate all of the support. And I have fun. I hope everyone has fun. So let's have fun.
Have fun, folks.
I like
Come
fun.
Tim. Oh, you gave it to me. Never mind. It was kind of like when your mom's on the phone. I was just like waiting. You know, every once in a while, it would sound like you were going to stop, and then. Like...
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys know I found? I promise this isn't a late night talk show bit.
Everything you do.
I'm pretending it is though.
There's a PS1. You know, like people like their consoles, their custom limited edition consoles. Here's one I thought was interesting. That's this one, you can't see it from here. This says Nutty Professor 2 the Clumps.
I would kill for that.
It's just that's literally the only thing special about it. It's in like a standard like impact font.
Really?
And it was like an official thing. It's going for $1,000.
Wow. Wait. So like, hold on. Wait. How is it? Is it like stickers? Like a sticker?
And basically, it's just the. I'll put the link in the chat for our viewers at home. But it basically just says it says Nutty Professor 2 the Clumps. So there wasn't even a game tie-in. There's like
right. It was probably like a swag thing if you went to the premiere or something like that.
What the fuck? That's a really nice swag.
No,
yeah.
it's not.
Yeah. It's $1,000 worth of nice swag.
That's the smaller PS, so it's probably like $200. But
that's
like,
that's expensive.
yeah, but they're like giving it to like Denzel and shit.
What? They just
that is Denzel's most prized possession.
Nutty Professor 2 the Clump. PS1.
I watched an early something or other back in the day when TV existed, where they were talking about like, is swag a problem? It's like, oh, they just give away iPods and every single thing. They give away, early giant cell phones. But again, it's a fucking, like, what do they care? It's $500 per guest, but you're giving it if Paris Hilton, uses whatever.
Yeah, it's a totally different
uses
calculus.
your fucking Nutty Professor 2 PlayStation.
And everyone will be clamoring for one and to watch the Nutty Professor 2.
I want the Nutty Professor 2 Rise of the Clumps or whatever.
Rise of the Clumps.
Written in the Metal Gear Solid font. That would make me very happy. That would mean that very much to me.
Someone in the chat asked for a Drinks and Daggers update. It's going to finish mass production in mid-January. And then it's going to go on a boat. And that boat has to sail across the ocean.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that boat that lost the cargo and it's a whole bunch of Gokus?
No!
Yeah.
Real?
Some
There's
rare
Gokus
Gokus.
on the bottom of the ocean now?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
It looked like that French town that had Garfield telephones wash up on their shore intermittently. Did you guys ever hear about this? You guys heard about this?
No!
Hey! Say your fucking name.
Yeah, there's a French town where Garfield telephones kept washing up on shore because
a
one of the
boat
containers
with Garfield telephones sunk?
Well, yeah, so because they lose containers all the time.
All right, that brings us to our top 10 list. Top 10 things you don't want to wash up on your shore.
Give me dildo.
Bachmann, tell us the trope of the week, please.
Yeah, here's the jump of the week.
That's me.
Guys, it's all of us. We're all the trumps of the week.
Michael, I got to give you props because you seem to be the most close person who helped organize the Geek Miss holiday stream.
Yeah.
That was really, really great. Who do we need to thank? I know Jane for sure.
Jane for sure. Veronica did a lot of brainstorming, and of course Fred and Kieran.
Gotta give it to Fred and Kieran.
It was so fun. I had such a good time playing Sprinkle.
Oh, what was your sprinkle like?
John too. Don't forget John. He's always super.
Oh yeah, thank you, John, for handling all the streaming and all that stuff. And there's probably like 35 more other people, but
yes,
definitely. Thank you to everybody. We're working on getting those on YouTube. Kieran's very busy, so we'll see when that goes. But yeah.
I enjoyed playing Puddin.
I love Puddin. I watched your Puddin, and your Puddin was good. You were the final Puddin, right? Or
second to last Puddin. Monica was the
Monica
final
was the final Puddin.
The
Yeah.
penultimate Puddin.
I did accidentally bash a Keebler Elf's brains in.
Right.
Were you
I
guys
felt very
beholden
bad
to?
about.
Were you guys beholden to what was done before you? Like canonically? Oh,
No.
Like,
Well,
as
yeah,
far as, like,
canonically,
points
but-
and
Stuff
stuff,
showed. Oh yeah.
like, so we were sharing like the same character sheet. So like I started with 2 miracle points and I used one of them, so the next person only had 1 when I
Right.
got to it. And I increased the stat point during mine.
Yeah, like
Nice.
Sprinkles got the soggy bottom, so the next Sprinkle had the soggy bottom.
Yeah.
You know, your Puddin inherited the candy cane mace or whatever.
I wish
Oh, yeah,
someone.
we got
No
that.
one died. I wish someone would have died. Jane was gonna take letters from the elves' names.
Oh
If
my
you
god.
die,
All hail Fred.
which I think is very funny.
I
Reno.
definitely tried to get Fred to give me a lot more damage. And several times we were like, well, shouldn't we do the worst thing? Because we're almost done with our section. So, like, give the naughty item to the nicest person just because
Just because.
to mess with them. Like, no. Since we're the first, we'll do what makes the most sense.
And then we came in, and our group went very murder hobo-y on everything.
To me, I missed the middle two. To me, it felt exactly like Telephone because I saw the beginning
Oh, yeah.
and I saw the end. Because yeah, Michael just gleefully bashing people in his like candy cane mace covered in flaming money and elf brains.
We
I was
went
like, what's happening?
We lit an orphanage on fire, or we debated lighting an orphanage on fire. We fought with the orphans, I think.
Yeah, you did. I immediately started giving Pat Edwards shit because he was playing the nice elf and he was trying to burn down a fucking orphanage.
so I got on Twitter like before, doing some legwork for Santa, and I was like, listen,
Anytime you
this
say anything, it does sound like a bit. I know it's not your fault.
Yes, Jimmy Fallon.
So I got on Twitter the other day. Sorry.
and I was like, letting people know that Santa's stream is family friendly, but it wasn't time for that stream yet. And then I turned on Twitch, and literally the first thing I hear is like, so are we gonna assassinate a baby? And I was like, whoa! I get back. I'm like, not family friendly yet, not yet.
I feel like we didn't swear too much on our channel.
You guys set a really good tone. You guys did a great job.
Very horny. There
Great.
were like thigh-high boots and whipping and lots of really jacked reindeer and jorts, cargo jorts.
Damn.
I was just very horny.
You guys
Just
were
ahead-
horny.
Yeah, Allie's crispy versus Ivana's crispy was so good. Ivana was like, "Hey, I'm an old lady," and I'm really
Yeah,
She had a tough time.
they both feel like double crispies to me. you
That
know?
is, yeah, those are both crispy in different ways for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. We changed the name for a lot of reasons. One was obviously sponsors. Two, it's you can only go to enough conventions and introduce yourself and get the shortest chuckle
Oh,
and dismissive glare before you just want to change it. And
Yeah, we just heard. I mean, anecdotally, we heard so many people say to us, "Oh, I wasn't going to listen to you because of your name," and I was pleasantly surprised.
yeah. And whenever anyone's like, "Oh, I only listen to you for the name," I was like, "You would have came around eventually."
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great name. I still think so.
It
which
was,
is why-
it was a great name.
Yeah.
why we still use it. I think it definitely brought in tons of listeners, but I think it would have at the time. For many years, there was not a lot of D&D podcasts,
Right.
so I think that
Yeah.
it would have happened regardless of the name. If we didn't have a great name to switch it to, we wouldn't have done it, even though we almost did it. But it just took us forever. But luckily, Nika was like, "Hey, wait, how about this super easy one that makes total sense, you idiot?"
And we're like, oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh, duh.
I remember we were in a van, like an Uber, like driving after, like somewhere from PAX.
Mhm.
Like I can see it in my mind's eye.
Which is interesting
We were all
because
like,
that's not what's happened. What happened?
It's not?
Nope, it is not. What?
Okay, well,
that
that's
is
my
when
memory
we
of it.
decided on the name we didn't choose. And then we were recording, and then Nika G chatted us, and she's like, "What about Greens Adventures?" And we're like, "Oh my god, that's
Okay,
like
that- I
1,000
do remember
times
that.
better."
Okay.
The
we
one
agonized over
what
it.
are we gonna
It was
do?
We
so
had some
hard.
good ones in the spreadsheet.
We
though.
did.
Yeah,
I every now and then look at the spreadsheet. Well, there's a few in there that you probably shouldn't.
Pissing ass.
Yeah, no,
Oh, we get a little personal.
Yeah, we got but they are very funny. I do go look at them sometimes.
Yeah, I forget what the one where it's like, okay, it's not perfect, but it'll work.
I don't even remember what that was.
Yeah.
It was Dyson dildos.
I think that was
A lot
it,
of D's
yeah.
and a lot of D's.
Heyo.
We still own D&D podcasts, so we wanted that. But it's like, okay, Green's Adventures obviously isn't D&D, but we are a D&D podcast, so get fricked.
Get fricked.
Get fricked. Yeah, so if this is your first time in the Twitch stream on our Tuesdays at 8:48 weekly thing, we like to do a little pre-show, and then we get into it, and then we pretty much end immediately. But we want to give people that only listen to the podcast a little bit of joy. But as people have said on Reddit recently, we have a Reddit subreddit, D&D podcast. If you want to go hang out there, talk about stuff. It really does feel like there are two separate shows because of all of the amazing work that David does. So David really pulls this thing together in a good way. So this is the raw version that's not as good, where we feel more free. Just stare at the camera.
Catcast raw.
Give it to us raw and wiggly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a Lord of the Rings thing. That's in a Lord of the Rings.
It's not me.
Old Toby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should we begin recording this?
I have to go across the room to hit record, so give me a sec.
Tim, do you need to go pee or a drink?
Yeah, because I do feel the second
Fine.
you were gonna.
Let me push on my mons to see if. No, I'm fine.
Oh my god, I can.
Very, very upsetting.
I just blew an eyelash into my eye.
Oh no.
Damn.
All right, I can see that he's open. See, just do this every week, and then I won't have to ask.
That's so funny. We laughing, aren't we, friends?
All right, is everybody ready?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, I'm not ready. Wait.
Alright, that's about it for 2 seconds.
Hold on.
1, 2,
Wait,
3.
no. Stop.
I'm testing. Why are you screaming?
Audacity was in the news today.
You son of a bitch.
I love this. Bachmann, we need to come up with a thing.
Ah, shit. Oh man.
Oh man.
Okay. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're recording.
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 God. It's really loud. Is that okay?
Uh-oh.
It's better to
Turn
be
down
quiet.
your game?
So if you can.
Is it?
Tim, when are you getting a green screen?
I was looking into the cool background, but I guess I could get a green screen.
If you had a
Recording.
green screen, Tim, and we came up with a show, like you could be at your own table, but you could be at this table.
Okay, Jennifer, I have to get a green screen.
Oh boy.
We could do a late night talk show.
Hey, if we get 20 subs tonight, we should think about adding basic non-intrusive Twitch things. The little bits jar, sub goal, I don't know, something that doesn't like ruin the podcast version of it.
I want intrusive bits thing. I want something you have to install. Give me a
Remember-
plug-in.
Remember when we rated those people that one time and they had like a 45-second song?
I feel like every time we raid somebody, they always have a million
Good
little
stuff.
doodads.
We're bad at this. And Twitch, thank you so much for supporting us, even though we're bad at this.
But like, since we're a podcast primarily, wouldn't that like disrupt the podcast part of it? If we got to stop for a jingle.
Well, we wouldn't stop though, right?
I mean, it'd be hard for us to not acknowledge, like, stop mid-sentence to acknowledge it. Is all.
Also, David could cut it out.
He could cut it out, but you could tell.
Who'd hate us?
Is it loud to you guys?
Who?
You?
No.
Just like it's like if
How
I
big are your waves?
Are you peeking, bro?
whenever I said like almost peaked there, I peaked.
You peeked
Yeah.
there?
You gotta turn that game down.
It's like so low, right? It's
Let me see. I can't see.
Okay, I've been looking this entire time for.
That's so low.
I'm sorry. I have been looking this entire time for our list of potential names.
Okay.
The list.
What was our one we didn't choose?
I don't fucking know. It's just a big table.
All right, read some good ones. D&D Podcast 2. That's a good one.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Dragons.
That's a good one.
One of these just says Kingdom Hearts. D&D Podcast.
That one's funny.
Dero's Never Die.
Dero's Never Die. That's a good one.
Can you link this so that I can like laugh at the
It's in
ones
your
you don't read?
If you search name,
It's a drive, but
It's in the Gapcast
for it.
drive. But not that find anything there. So stupid. Dastardly Dungeons. Was that the one?
there's I don't even.
That was bad.
This one just someone pasted in a screenshot that says, "Dang, it's dragons."
I
That's
like
actually good.
That one is good.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Really? Well,
Dweebs and Dorks. That was a good one. Hub D&D.
Hype train.
Hype Train.
D&D Podcast Crystal.
I really liked Tasha's Hideous Podcast.
That's very good. Yeah.
Was that the one we were thinking about?
No. I bet ours was like kind of boring.
Dunkin' Donuts Podcast because we were doing things to D&D.
Dunkin' Donuts Podcast is good. D&D Beyond. I think that's good.
The Bananas Foster Experience featuring Jamie Kennedy. I'm pretty sure that's a Bachmann one.
no, I don't think that one was me. And I know it wasn't because I don't know who Jamie Kennedy is.
Bullshit.
What
Who
about
is it?
What about
Nika,
Piss
is
Ass
it
Podcast?
possible you don't have the right mic?
You're gonna
Selected.
get axed.
No, it's on my my Audacity, and the microphone is the Yeti. We can. I just don't know because I did a recording with Vince, and it was like this. And whenever I listen back to it, it sounds like okay, but it does sound loud to me. But I also have to have my actual like thing up loud.
I mean, as long as you're not clipping and you sound fine in the stream, it's not a big deal, right?
Okay.
Because if you're not clipping, then David could just tone you down.
Were we
Okay.
gonna do
Okay.
Dastards and Delinquents or Delinquents? And
I think that was a thought.
That was in heavy consideration.
Yeah, it was.
I think Dastard was thrown around a lot.
Dastard has good mouthfeel. I
does.
still agree.
It
with
is
that.
a
It's
good
not
word.
as good as Green Adventures.
Yeah, Greatest Adventures is like literally perfect. So
Devlin Down. That's the name of my old improv team. Thank you, Penguin Dragoon.
I want this back now.
Friends at the desk. So instead of friends
God,
at the
was it-
table,
yeah, we're doing some brainstorming, really throwing ideas at the door. Dimension, door, D&D.
there's no
I'm
wrong
not-
answer.
I'm not finding it in here.
I'll send it to you.
Jennifer,
Bachman.
share to the
I'll
boy.
send it to you.
Yeah, it is hilarious how few decent options we had.
Was there a Fast and Furious Dungeons and Dragons option?
Yeah,
I
I
hope
bet.
so.
I feel like there has to be.
I put it in the Hangout
Nice.
chat.
Thank you, Menard. Thank you, Dovahkiin Chaos. Thank you, Bait. I know we missed a ton before. I'm sorry, but it means a lot.
We haven't hit record yet, right?
Yes, we
Oh, we have.
I literally already forgot.
You're in the zone.
I was in the zone. I was looking for that Google Doc. So okay.
Why didn't we do D&D podcast Kiwami?
I think Boku no D&D podcast is really funny.
Funny. Boku no add any word is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like automatically.
This one we can't say.
Yeah, there's some in there that are private.
Dice and Dragons, that has to exist. Daggers and Dragons, that made me laugh.
I love how Dungeons and Dragons parentheses ties into D&D podcast. Like,
Well, yeah, because we're like, hey, we're just a Dungeons and Dragons. There are some podcasts that their name is so close to Dungeons and Dragons. I thought they're Dragons and Dragons. That's a good one. Dames and Dudes. That one's not horrible. Groupons and Goblins.
The Toby Treacletart Extreme Variety Show.
I'm a big fan of Special Counsel Robert Mueller and Dragons.
Yeah.
Also, also a time capsule of what was happening whenever we were coming up.
Yeah,
with
that's
it.
true. There's a lot of buckle the fuck up. How's that for a name, you fucking advertisers?
I think that was good.
Maybe it's okay. It was either our top picks are highlighted here. Our top picks
Okay.
were Dastards and Defenders,
Oh,
Tasha's
I see.
Hideous Podcast,
Tasha's Hideous Podcast is
and
dope.
The Daring and Dangerous. I think Daring and Dangerous.
I
is what
think
was
because
picked.
it was like the bold, the beautiful. Is that
Right.
so
We're
fun?
like,
yeah.
okay.
It was funny.
This is the
I
worst.
still do think it's funny.
I think it's
actually.
good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
It's not as good as Greetings Adventures. but-
right. Not everyone loves The Bold and the Beautiful, but
Well, don't tell my grandma that because
Yeah.
boy, she watched it every day.
I think it's a good name still. But
yeah.
whatever.
We ready to get going?
Fork knives. Don't know what that means. Never mind. Sorry.
It's 9:20.
What? Yeah, that's fair.
I have one more day of work.
I sent an email out about having to come in late on Christmas Eve, and instead of copying my team member, I copied an attorney. And I was like, I'm going to be late on Thursday, and then my team lead was like, we don't work on Thursday, and then I was like, oops, I'm sorry, disregard, and I didn't realize that it was and he was still copied. And then my other team member texted me like, "You're so funny. Did you mean to do that?" I was like, "No."
Don't you hate it when like like the most pedestrian ass jokes and your coworkers are like, "You're funny."
Oh, it's like the fucking. Oh, it makes me so mad.
I again thought he was doing a late night bit. Don't you hate it?
I was on an airplane the other day.
Or people who like send a meme that's like so fucking old and think they are so funny.
Yeah.
It's like,
Or something mean
using like
correctly.
extremely overused gifs in the fucking Microsoft Teams, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It's embarrassing.
It must be very weird because I must appear as a maniac, because I am just myself. This is not a persona. This is
that's why they keep you around actually all this time.
So like at holiday parties and shit like that, I am currently a maniac. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We got some people that have in their cubicle, they've got like straight up email forwards from the 90s.
Oof.
From the 90s.
Well,
Like,
like, you know, like that kind of thing. Like, you know,
They,
they've
like,
been
tape
around.
chain letters.
Wait, I was like, what is Jennifer sitting on? And it does look very crazy. There's
You
a
look
table.
like you're in a pod.
There's a table laying Tim's like that he does stream stuff from. It's
I had
right
to do
there.
a
in
work.
in my work chair.
Speaking of work parties, I had a Zoom work scavenger hunt. So
Have you heard
my
about these things?
The other day I had a work scavenger hunt. Oh, wow, you heard things?
And so my office is slightly torn asunder.
Okay, I want to do a podcast now.
I think we gotta start.
I'm gonna get tired.
I changed my microphone position. That's exciting. Greetings, adventurers. I am your dungeon master, Michael DiMauro, and my pronouns are he, him. With me is Nika Howard.
Hi. I'm Nika. I didn't know. I was going to say I'm Nika, but then I'm like, well, Michael just said I was Nika. That was silly. And then my brain was like, all you can do is say your name, dummy. So, my pronouns are she, her.
Jennifer Cheek.
Everyone, my pronouns are she, her.
Michael Bachmann.
Hey, everybody, I'm Mike Bachmann. My pronouns are he, him. We got a great show for you tonight.
You guys can't see this while listening, but Bachmann has like straight up a late night TV show host set up on Twitch right now, and it is very good.
I tell you,
still have no idea why.
I'll tell you why right now. I did it so that anybody
introduce?
knew. Yeah. You know what? Do that.
And Tim Lanning.
I'm sorry.
Hey everybody, it's great to be here. Thank you so much for having me. My pronouns are he, him. What else?
Musical guest Tim Lanning. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I did this is so that anybody new who comes to the stream who hasn't heard of us before, they're gonna think I'm the DM.
I'm gonna
That
buy
is
you
fun.
1,000 koosh balls from
Oh, you got
wish.com.
to.
Oh yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell.
The problem is-
only good,
When you sing the
cat-
thong song, she did that. She was singing a song, Ding Dong, I really like my thong. I remember that.
Michael, what do
Really
you
like
got
an
there?
impression.
Are we even allowed to say it? They didn't pay us. They just gave you something for free. But
I'm just drinking a beer, man.
What kind of a beer?
No, that's the point. He got it for free.
Oh, so he's not gonna say it.
Well, he can
It's
say it.
Beer.
It's a dragon's milk from New Holland Brewing.
You milked a dragon.
New Holland
Wow.
Brewing. Pay
Where's
us.
nipples?
Yes.
That's tasty.
Sometimes we enter in the zone where we don't have an ad, but one of us gets something for free, which just happens from time to time again. And then we turn into vicious goblins.
Yeah,
And-
we're like, I want this too.
And I'm like, I've never had a beer before.
It is really like we get something like meat, and we're like, oh, steaks.
Nika's never had a steak before.
And we either want $10 or this one single beer that's worth $5, and it's like
Well,
definitely the beer.
I mean, it's more accurate. Would I rather have an item worth $50 or an ad that costs $1,000?
Yeah, that's okay. Yes, and Tim wants the item
Easy.
every time.
Delicious. Hey, speaking of things that people will hopefully give us, hey, fan artists, we love your art. It makes us so happy when we see it. If you make fan art, put it on in internet, social medias, and do the hashtags with the drunks and doodles. And then we'll see it and we'll use it.
We're trying to build up our Tumblr presence, which was really a kind of a hilarious thing to say.
Yeah,
Yes.
and our Lord 2020.
Some 30-plus-year-olds saying that, but I mean, we're trying to reach you wherever you are. So we're-
Tumblr's still kicking, man. I'm still on there.
Yeah,
There's certain things that I follow on there.
I've heard it's bouncing back from the porn gate.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're greetings adventurers. I want to say on there. D&D podcast is owned by our good friend Hugo, who was doing a comic. Hugo, I kind of want D&D podcast, but I like Greetings Adventures better. No, you keep D&D podcast.
Keep it safe for us.
Keep it safe.
You
for
know,
us.
it does sound weird, but also it does make sense, right? Because like Tumblr is for nerds to go deep.
Yeah.
Which
right?
is exactly. I mean, like it's like whatever thing you want to find, like visuals of. Well, not even just that. Tech stuff too. Actually, is very.
Yeah.
Speaking of
11%.
nerds going deep,
Nika.
Go to OnlyFans and become part of the fam.
Oh, we're laughing. No, okay, let's we're adults. Okay, I hear you're selling a product.
oh, what else?
Yeah.
What else?
Nope, that was it. That was it. Become part of the fam. That's
Give the real thing. Give the real thing.
Yeah, you have to actually say what
okay.
they say.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. If you like me and if you like hearing things that I say other than okay and playing D&D, then maybe you want to become part of the fam and go to my OnlyFam. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know what the real website is. It is linked in all of my bios. If you can't find it, it's Nika_Howard, every social media, everything. I made it easy for y'all. But you can see a slice of my life. What's going on over there? Maybe you want to look at the little spicy, and we could get the little spicy, and you could join the premium, and then you see what Nika's like without pants.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, like, what more could you ask for?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Awesome.
cool. Everyone's like super chill. Everyone meaning me.
I'm very.
Nice and I'm very
Very
chill.
chill.
Hey, I'm by myself. The whole org is like
I'm the
really doing
CEO.
There was a I've also been watching Frasier, and there's an episode where he
Yes.
Niles develops the last picture of this roll, and Daphne's like, "Oh, there's something different on there for you," and it's a nipple, and he spends a whole episode being like, "Oh, Daphne gave me a nip pic," and he's jerking off to this thing, he loves it. At the end, he's like, "I'm surprised you even took it." She's like, "I didn't, your dad did." Dad accidentally takes a picture of his own nipple, and he's jerking off to his dad's nipple.
What is this a thing that you dreamt or imagined? Or?
No, it's a real episode.
All of
I'm
Frasier's.
assuming that must be. I'm in season 9 right now. If I rewatch, I feel like that has to be later. I gotta find
It's in 10.
Frasier.
deep Frasier lore.
Now, I went on a weird journey. I've been going on a weird journey because I've been pulling clips so that next week we can do a sort of recap thing to, for level 20. And Jennifer definitely said she was watching Frasier like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I've been watching it for a long time.
She started watching like Frasier and King of the Hill when she was it in LA? Or
yes.
It's been a journey.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Boy, what else? How about some Die Hard Dice?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
If you want to come join us, we are doing this thing on twitch.tv/Geekly Inc. every Tuesday around 8:45, maybe 8:50 Eastern time, and we every week we record. I don't think we're gonna miss a week unless something crazy happens.
Yeah. If we're doing a clip episode next week, do we need to record next week?
Yeah, I think we should listen and respond and talk about it.
I like it.
That's a great idea, Michael. And Bachmann's desk will be quite handy.
Literally every time I look at Bachmann, I start laughing because
this is a solid desk. It's not going anywhere.
Jennifer, we our people that look here as though we're at a desk.
We should do that.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's definitely not set up on a bunch of bins that have my Xbox controllers in them or something.
Funny.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so if you come on those Tuesdays, twitch.tv/Geekly Inc., we always give away a set of Die Hard dice, and just got a fresh batch of codes, so that's exciting.
Cool.
So you can win them if you come here.
Yeah, I think it's definitely important to say, those of you listening to the podcast version is the only canonical one. The YouTube/Twitch is absolutely not canonical, due to several times we cut things out, and it's not like, ooh, I made a joke earlier about the podcast raw is on the Twitch, but it's a worse version, but it's a more fun time because you get to hang out with chat, and a lot of the chat doesn't even listen to us, they hang out with each other, so it's a great community time, and of course that said, you can win some beautiful, delicious dice, and
then you'll really appreciate David and how well he can polish a turd.
Yes. Yes, queen. In this case, Dave is the queen. So, Twitch, you have roughly a handful of seconds before I close the giveaway at #diehard. And if you haven't done it yet, please enter. If you haven't entered yet, please enter. But we don't like it when you enter twice because it doesn't work and it bothers us. What else? I need to see it switch. Okay, it's switching. Oh, it's switching. All right, stopping. Oh, oops. 3, 2. Whoa. And the winner is Fitzling. Congratulations, Fitzling. You have won your very own bucket of Die Hard.
I don't think that's that many.
It could. I mean, you if you order the worst ones,
then you just
maybe
get
a
so
bucket.
many.
I think
a gallon of dice.
A gallon of dice.
Ooh.
I wonder if they do we fuck these ones up.
These are
the
I
bad
think a lot of
boys.
artists do things like that. There's a misprint and it's less.
And definitely let them know we send them to you if you go to dieharddice.com. They love to write. I mean, can't promise anything, but they love to write notes. We've many times seen people be like, "Hey, they threw in an extra set of dice for us," and they're very good. They're very wonderful people. So we love to support them, and they support us. So yay!
Yeah, they bought me dinner once.
They're nice folks. We hang out with them when conventions are a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, shoot, folks. I guess we're gonna have to roll a d20.
Yeah. Hey, guys. We're level 20. Isn't that weird?
You're freaking level 20 now.
That's freaking crazy, isn't it? I got an 8.
I got a 2.
Not fast enough.
Like we said, the offer code, if you did not win, you want to buy some dice, especially around these holidays, you can go to dieharddice.com during the month of oh my god, my brain doesn't work.
What?
During the month of December, and use the offer code greetings-DEC.
Guys, I got a 5.
Congrats.
Not great. Not great, and I'm pretty okay with it.
I got 17.
Nice work, brother.
Shit.
Really good, Mike.
Congrats.
You're doing great.
Nico, what'd you get?
I got a 2.
Mike Bachmann.
All right, so what else? What else?
I mean, this is your story anyway right now, right? Like,
Well, it's been a story for the past year.
Yeah, it really has. I don't even remember what the main story is and why we're doing my story.
cards is
The
Tune in next week.
So, the big ass multi-headed dragon Tiamat was fighting the Megazord, and we slipped on by. That's pretty much all that happened there. It was a very tense moment. When we got through there, we went into the vault, the Elite Forge. Yep.
Yeah.
And I was actually worried that this is going to be a bit like, if you remember the first Borderlands when they're like, you guys ever played it? Where they keep telling you about this vault that's going to have all this good shit in it, and then you get there and there's nothing.
Oh.
But it wasn't like that, and Michael let us have some things that we probably shouldn't have. I don't think a lot else happened because we spent a lot of time talking about our items, which we should probably recap briefly.
Nothing else happened.
You ends with you transporting to the BTS in the elemental plane of air, which, as we all know, is the Bloody Talon Shrieker, your airship. Can you guys not hear me? What's going on?
No, I can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
We can't hear. Oh, we can't hear you guys.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
Fixing it.
Oh, I just heard you.
Oh, can you hear us now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're back.
Yeah, man, my fucking Yeti, if you even look
yeah.
at it.
That's what mine is like.
Yeah.
Very sensitive.
I have to stop and export.
Oh shit.
Beans and butts.
Mine has
Beans and
also
buns.
been that way, and if you think about it, all of our Yetis are at least 6 to 8 years old.
I mean,
No, because mine
Quite
did the
original.
exact same fucking thing like 2 years ago,
All right.
Oh shit, you got a new one. Damn.
we gotta get
and
it.
it's already back.
So yeah, we bought a new one for when
up,
Jennifer
Yeti?
went to LA,
Uh-huh.
and it for some reason didn't work on our computer. It works perfect on her laptop,
But not on the computer.
not on the computer. It's so fucking weird.
Kitty?
So weird.
But, like,
I think that makes
We're
sense.
not, for Jennifer and I, it's like kind of a pain in the ass to get one of the good ones because we're both in the same
Together,
room.
and it's, yeah.
So we kind of just have to stick with USB boys. Or what? I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but I'm mad
I just know I'm pissed.
because I barely touched it.
Yeah, one of the reasons I moved this one is if I even hit like the cord that's attaching my headphone, it just knocks out Audacity and knocks out
Yeah.
everything.
Yeti Snowball's the worst microphone than the one we have.
Oh my god, I had one for a while.
Oh, I think I had two.
I
Ooh,
feel like the
Yeah.
Also,
Um,
I just found the archive of old Thrifty Nerd podcasts.
Oh really?
I thought they were gone forever.
Dude, that rules. You should release that Skyrim one we did was really good. So we need to get resynced somehow. What do you think we should do? Go to time.is?
Time.is.
oh Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Well, you got that.
All right, we'll do it at 52, 54,
No.
56.
Stop it! Do it at 39. What's too late now? It's too late. It's too late.
Just wait.
I'm not even there yet.
Ow.
10. We're going at
39.
10. 10. Perfect.
Wow, somebody's way off.
Oh, that okay. Mine is literally skipping seconds.
Dude.
Mine went from 12 to 14, 18.
Oh, time.is?
I think I've
Should
got
we do
some
another
issues.
one just in cases?
Yeah.
All right, let's do
All of my-
30.
Let me try to.
All right.
Oh wait. Oh no, mine just hit 30.
All right, refresh your browser.
It is cursed.
Yeah, sorry, David.
Oh, okay. It's going a little faster.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Like,
Well, it
for
should be
seconds?
going at the normal speed the time goes.
Yeah, is it a time thing or what's up? All right, 50. Did we do it? Nika, I don't feel like you did it.
She did. She did.
Did you
Is
do it?
Nika traveling at near the speed of light?
Yeah, Nika did it early,
did.
then late. I think. All right,
I'm lagging.
7. I mean, David will figure it out. It's fine. David,
Oh my God.
David's like, David. I know we joke, but David prefers it. He's like, you know what? I cut each of every single word you say as its own track, so it's fine.
He likes a challenge.
He loves a challenge. Sorry, David. We love you.
So
We appreciate you.
Do I?
My computer is 7 seconds ahead. What the fuck? You guys want me to tell you what happens in 7 seconds? Nothing good.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Maybe it's like the
Please,
further away.
I'm in the past and alternately in the future.
Bro, this is fucked up.
Was it time
no.
goes faster the closer to like a massive like gravity?
I think.
Well-
yes.
No. Wait.
How to work in Interstellar?
It goes slower.
Like science.
So like everything around you is in the future.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why in Fly the Navigator he comes back
Where
and
did
his brother is like old.
What did we get to in our
I don't
podcast?
remember.
Let's just jump back in. Jennifer's gonna get sleepy.
Yeah. So we did the recap. We did the dice. And
We were talking about the items we got.
Oh yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna talk
yeah,
about
we were-
items.
Oh,
Should
wait, and then we
touch-
went through the time. We went through we left. We went to the BTS.
Yeah, we went to the
We
BTS.
went to the BTS. The
Did
bloody
we
talent
want-
treater.
Yeah. Do we want to touch base at all on what we got at level 20?
Yeah,
I would love to.
I would love to do that.
I got signature spells. It's kind of an extremely uninteresting feature. It's a huge bummer. I'm only a
Fucking
level 20
sad.
wizard because Toby would be. I should have multi-classed into something to be more interesting, but I wanted Toby would just be a level 20 wizard, even though it sucks. It doesn't do anything cool.
You're
But
staying true to character.
huh?
You're just staying true to character.
Staying true to character.
It is interesting that they don't give you just some bananas thing at
Right.
level 20. I
Yeah,
don't
it's like
think
kind of
good
anticlimactic in a way because like none of my stats changed. I didn't learn any additional spells. I just have a thing now, which is useful. Where once per turn, I can add my wisdom modifier to attacks
Yeah.
or damage. Which I mean, number one, why would you ever add it to damage like that?
If it was or, yeah.
Wait, what now?
If
It
it's-
is. Oh, it's or.
If it's or, yeah. well,
yeah, like I don't know why you'd ever do that.
I guess if you're fighting something that has like a 12 AC,
because it's like to me, it's like that. It's gonna go so much farther than the attack. So regardless,
Yeah.
that's how I'm gonna be.
plus 4 attack is like.
Is that's like
plus
very
20
powerful.
damage,
Plus 4
yeah.
damage is like
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
That's
That's
really
all.
weird. What a weird
Yeah,
choice.
it's very strange.
Yours is technically out of Nika's and mine. Bachmann has the best because he multi-classed. Then Nika. No, you and Nika are kind of weirdly chaotically tied.
Yeah,
Nika's is good, not for our podcast, but it is.
mine's gonna be great for me because
Yeah.
it will help me hit more
Right.
now.
Sorry. So what does Rowan get again?
So hold on, I forget what it's.
And actually, go back. Tim, explain what the spell.
Signature spell is I get 2 spells that I get to cast per day without expending a spell slot that recharges on a short rest. It's interesting, but it's worse than my other signature spell style thing where I can cast level 3 spells whenever I want. I can cast Levitate and Silent Image without spending a spell slot as many times a day as I want.
Right.
This is 2 level 5 spells that recharge on a short rest. Recharging on a short rest is technically interesting, but besides that, it's just giving me 2 level 5 spell slots, which is not a big deal at level 20.
Yeah,
So that is something that would be a lot better for someone who played a traditional game that wasn't a podcast
Right.
where we
Right.
did like 10 encounters in a day or
Yeah.
something crazy. thing.
But I mean, statistically, no one does that.
Right.
5th edition, they know no one does that, and yet they're beholden to their balance. So unfortunately, warlocks are. I mean, we talked about this before. Warlocks are the way they are. Yada yada yada. So yeah, if it's a cool thing. We'll talk about a kiss on Nika's because Nika's is also kind of boring, but it changes the possibility space on what monks can do. But wizards get like it's so bad. There are like 4 or 5. There's like 4 classes that get really cool stuff. But it's such a bummer that not everyone gets something like really interesting.
I mean, I'm already like using the like Unearthed Arcana Ranger because Ranger sucked in the original version. But my thing, so I got a thing called Foe Slayer. So once on each of my turns, I can add a +4 to the attack roll or the damage roll on an attack against one of my. Okay, I did not read this correctly. That's much worse. I guess one of my favorite enemies, which.
Does your oath bow create the favorite enemy, or is it?
No, that's one of my other things. I'm mad.
You get to pick a few, right?
I picked it because actually it was funny because I was leveling up before this, and I think that I hadn't like upgraded my favorite enemy, so I'd only had it as undead, but I could pick 2 more. So I also picked dragons. Like that seems useful.
Actually, Jen, we're not going to face another dragon.
No.
So I actually, if you're playing a ranger with favorite enemies, or just ranger, you need to talk to your DM and be like what am I gonna literally ask them, what should my favorite terrain be, and what should my enemies be?
So I now have favorite enemy against undead, dragons, and fiends. And I feel like that does cover a decent amount of creatures we come across.
That's pretty spot on, especially for high level stuff.
Yeah, I feel I almost picked. There were a lot of options.
Humanoids?
You can.
I would pick that.
But I think you have to drill down. You can't just say all humanoids.
Oh, really?
You have to say what kinds, like dwarves.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Now that's just racism.
That's racism.
But it kind of makes, because it's like not for the spell or like for using it. It's not fair to just be like, any humanoid as my enemy.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Anyone named Keith.
That's like
anyone named Keith.
Anyway, now I'm sad because I thought mine was better than it was, and it's not.
No, that's actually really bad. Sorry.
Well,
all right.
That's all I get.
You're second place.
And I don't get any. I didn't get any additional HP.
Well,
I didn't get anything.
Well, I mean that's the 5th edition. I mean Bachmann's not level 20. I mean, sorry, Bachmann doesn't get a capstone feature. So Nika, due to process of elimination, yours is the best, unfortunately.
Well, I think that's wild because level 20 monk sucks. Let me tell you this. Lahni takes level 20 monk because she has nothing else that she would want to learn. She dumb as box of rocks. But in doing so, Lahni has the perfect self, basically. So whenever I roll for initiative and I have no key points remaining, which has never happened in the whole history of this podcast,
Probably won't ever happen.
I can regain 4 whole hit points. Or not, sorry, 4 whole key points.
Okay. I'm about to be like,
that is pretty bad, actually.
What do you start with on a day?
I have 19.
Yeah.
To go invisible costs me 4 points. So I can either go invisible once if this situation were to happen, or I could use Flurry of Blows 4 times.
All right, Nika, yours is actually really bad.
These are so good, Michael. Good thing you let us get items, or I would have been really sad.
Nika, I think mine's better than yours.
It sucks.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, I have the best one. Cool.
Wow.
Mr. Bachmann.
I just hit level 17. Level 17 wizard.
You should hit level 4 cleric as a bit.
But then I wouldn't have gotten Meteor Swarm.
That's true.
Oh yeah, no, you got to.
And now, Michael, technically, Spell Sniper only affects things that have attack rolls. But I'm going to make the argument that distance has never really mattered a whole lot, and the distance is a mile. So I think you should just let me have 2 miles of Meteor Swarm.
What? I don't even know what you're asking me right now.
Spell Sniperness lets me double the spell's range, but it only works on ones that have like where I'm rolling an attack, and I don't for this one. It's a save, but like I mean, what's a mile versus 2 miles is all I'm saying.
So you can cast Meteor Swarm a mile away from you,
right? But I want to cast it 2 miles.
Instead, let's do a half a mile.
Oh, I
no,
like that.
that's only, but that's less.
Yeah, it's punitive.
A mile and a half. Got it.
Bachmann, when is that ever going to come up?
It's not. That's why I felt like he was going to give it to me.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
this is how you work.
Sorry.
I just wanted to say no.
Important information.
Yeah.
In the Unearthed Arcana Ranger description, It's not against just my favorite enemies. This is what it says. Once on each of your turns, you can add your wisdom modifier to the attack roll or the damage roll of an attack you make. Full stop.
All right, you have the best
You
one
can
now.
choose to use this feature before or after the roll, but before any effects of the roll are applied. So they must have made it better because someone must have been like, bro, this fucking sucks.
Dude, you can choose to do it after you roll.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But I guess before like the DM, you have to do it before the DM says what happens. But if you
Yeah.
know you rolled like dog shit, then you can fix it.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's really good.
Good.
If it's Michael, I'll leave it up to you. You use D&D Beyond to do math. That's
you
right.
Are
You're right.
The,
I am using the Unearthed Arcana.
Yeah.
I feel like I need this. I'm not going to be min-maxing by this. I rolled really bad. So everyone, let's just let me do it.
Well, like we were saying in our G chat, you have Spell Sniper, but you don't use it because you're tuning for cheek, and that means why would you ever subtract 5 from your roll?
I would
That's
never.
a fool's errand.
For 10 extra damage? Absolutely not.
So now you could
I could theoretically use Spell the Sniper in that way.
Yeah, going
That is
from
true.
70 damage to 80, that's pretty
That's
cool.
true. That's true.
That's rad. That's really, really
All right,
cool.
I'm happy again now.
All right, you're back at the top.
I mean, whatever I can do to avoid that one bone card battle we had where Bachmann was just doing trigonometry the whole time. Whatever I can do to avoid whatever that was.
I learned a lot about math and a lot about myself that episode.
That's us every week.
That was fighting Pyre.
Oh, I was fighting Pyre.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Hey, I know y'all think the fucking spiritual weapon's still chugging along, trying to get to the middle of that arena.
I haven't cast it since then.
It's still there, bud.
Is it a concentration spell?
I've been concentrating this whole time.
Wally?
I don't know if spiritual weapon is concentration, but I'll look.
Wait, but what about, wasn't there a statue also?
Yeah.
No,
No.
didn't
What?
Lonnie get turned into a
Yeah, there was a statue, and the statue stayed.
Yeah, it
Oh,
yelled
yeah, the statue that
Lonnie's
cussed?
it yelled Lonnie's location.
Yeah, like screamed at her.
for 24 hours, but forever that statue of Lonnie is in that place, town.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Why was there a statue?
It was like some spell.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
threw
don't
a
remember what
bean.
happened.
I have my bag of beans and I threw a
Oh,
bean
yeah.
out,
Bag
and
of
it made me
beans.
smack
That's
Yes.
so good.
The magic beans.
D&D's cool. actually.
D&D's okay. I'm back.
I'm back
D&D's
in.
good again. I
I'm
got
back
mad for
in.
a second, and I
Signature
was wrong.
spell is nice.
Yeah, I guess we don't really need to go over the items you all got because
I got cool tats. That's it.
listener, they just heard that.
Yeah.
So,
I have an evil book.
I'm sure it'll be fun. Totally fine.
and a jar of mayonnaise.
And
I forgot about
yeah, so here we are on the BTS,
Yeah.
and it's probably
Yeah.
Skud and Toby looking in the toilet, just throwing mayonnaise onto the orb of annihilation or whatever.
I honestly, you know that all of us are crammed in that bathroom watching this happen. Like, no question.
Where does it go? Susie, do you know anything about how Sphere of whatever this thing is called works?
Who?
Susie.
Who's Susie?
Michael DiMauro. My evil book that flies around with me now.
Oh, your book! Fuck, Tim, how do you say it again? I need to write it down phonetically, and I also don't know how that works.
It is Sugrix Zelentiri.
Crix?
P-S-U-G-R-I-X.
Don't spell it, because that doesn't help me.
SOO.
Sugrix?
Sugrix
Sugrix.
Zelen.
Zelen.
Sugrix Zelentiri, the Dwarf Glitch.
Okay, so you asked Susie what it does.
What it does. Because we put this magic item in the toilet to make our poops better.
Oh my god.
The name is Sugrix Zelentiri. Remember it, small gnome.
Okay. Yeah, but regardless, how does it work?
It annihilates. Don't you know the name?
But does it go anywhere? Or does it just like...
It annihilates your shits.
Oh.
Can we hear your book?
Yeah, everyone
Okay.
can hear it.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, other people
know
might
what?
use...
Just push me into it.
Oh,
I've had enough. I've known you for one day, and I would already like you to push me into a sphere of annihilation.
Having that sounds a little drastic. Do you have something you want to talk about? You got something on your mind?
That's mine.
Why is the very dumb wood elf talking to me?
Well, we're a party and we're a family. We didn't get it notarized, but technically a lot of us are all related. Rowan did some really illegal stuff when we started our business, so technically she's my godfather in order to avoid certain taxes.
You never heard that. You never heard that.
Oh yeah.
I had a sister once. Do you know where she is now?
A library?
Is she in the library?
She is not. She is what one would call the cover of my book that I am.
Yucky.
Yes, this is her skin.
Yuck.
Dude, that's really messed up, actually.
If you do that, you can keep your sister with you forever.
Oh, that's actually sweet.
It's good now.
It's good now, actually. You're so sweet. You love your family.
Oh.
Yeah, we're kind of like a family, too, and you're kind of like the family with us as well. Whenever we do a potluck, I'm kind of the guy that always brings mozzarella with tomato and balsamic vinegar. That's my thing. Do something different.
I'm going to take a nap now.
Okay.
We're going to kill this book with kindness.
So we're flying on the BTS through the astral sea/the.
You're not. You're still in the elemental plane.
Okay.
We're just chilling.
Yeah, we just got there. The first thing we had to do was test the mayonnaise on the Orb of Annihilation or whatever it's called.
Yeah, you've got to throw the mayonnaise down the toilet.
Wow, that's really cool. All right, here you go, Lahni. You can have the other gallon of mayonnaise.
So you have your two crewmates who.
I forgot about them.
It's a fun game of telephone. Mr. Red does an amazing job on the wiki, but it's fun because we say things on the podcast, and then he writes them down, and like sometimes he asks for help, and I don't ever give him any help. So he writes things down, and then I. Because what he writes down, I go, all right, well, that's what it is.
That's true.
So now the NPCs' names are Oliver Hairmouth and Angel La Pamela Sanjarita.
Okay, I definitely remember Angel La Pamela something.
So that Oliver, I'm sure it's very close. No doubt it's very close.
Angela.
I definitely remember La Pamela.
La Pamela. Angela Pamela.
Sanjarita.
All right, I'm going to say Oliver and Angela.
It's actually Angel space La space
Angel La Pamela.
See, that's the thing. Legally we're laughing at our own jokes, but we can't remember them, so it's not bad actually.
I think these ones were Patreon submitted.
You don't say.
Yeah.
You can tell by how bad they are.
I do feel like half my notes for our games are just like character names that are fucked up.
Michael, is Angela and Angela and Oliver, are they nice to us now, or like
are they cool? Are they mad that we like killed some of their crewmates?
I mean,
they're mad cool that we killed their crewmates.
Yeah.
I think there's only one way to find out.
So I feel like I said they could leave last time, so I was like, I don't want to steal you. All right, Oliver and Angela, we're going back to the Primaterial Plane, to our Tower of Grey, and probably hand them more pamphlets. Again, you don't have to come with us. We just, if you wanted to be, I know before we talked about us paying you, and you could be part of the family, the whole corporate, we're a little zany, but we like to have fun here.
Yeah, if you're interested, just, go to the tower, talk to Frank, say that we met you in the, where are we again?
The Elemental Plane of Air.
The Elemental Plane of Air. Just say that we met there, and he'll take care of it.
Tomorrow, he'll know what it means.
Angela speaks up and says, right, bruv. This is...
How was it ready?
It's our ship, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
What did you say?
Can you repeat that?
It's our ship, isn't it? Where else are we gonna go, bruv?
Oh, okay. Well, it's my ship because I stole it because you guys are trying to murder or something.
Isn't it, bro?
Oh, yeah. Where else are you gonna go, bruv? But you're not gonna try to like fly it somewhere else, right? Like I'm the captain now. I'm the captain now.
Look at
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I am
yeah.
the captain.
Wait, who's the captain?
I'm the captain. I was the giant pillow of fire, and then the bird, and then the mind flare or the mother brain or whatever.
Right.
I could be the captain if you let me. I could run very fast. I would run around the
Yeah,
ship
this is
5 times
confusing.
faster.
No, Lonnie, you're not helping. Run speed has nothing to do with being captain. But you are very important in the ship, Lonnie, and I'm sorry that I spoke so rudely to you. I shouldn't do
well,
that.
thank you. I think that's very nice that you supported me, and so it's such a kind thing. When I was being confusing, I was confuzzling people.
Swab the poop deck right now. Get out of my face.
Oh, okay, Toby, that might be like.
Oh, it's
I
going
go
to my
do
head.
it. Lonnie goes and does it so fast.
She's-
It is
that's
swabbed,
okay.
and she brings in the poop from the deck and puts it in the sphere of annihilation.
There actually, yeah, I was gonna say there is no poof. It's all
It's
banana.
not. It's
It's all
not.
annihilated.
Someone just pooped on the deck, so
I feel like
Not gonna name names.
Oliver.
Would you like a little tour of the ship? Eh? I'm gonna go Australian, eh?
that's fine.
I
I mean, yeah, you're Oliver. Angela had the other accent, so yeah. We took a peek around before, but yeah, I'm sure you know all the armpits.
So they take you into the sort of main area where they do the sailing and the navigation.
like the deck
yeah, like the
or like the
Not
galley.
Well, if they do the navigation, they probably do the navigation in like the captain's quarters if black sails tells me anything.
Do you have a pilot room?
Pilot room, the boat cockpit.
Yeah, the boat.
Oi! Take a look at the boat cockpit. Mate.
It is interesting because
Right.
both of them are going back and forth talking sometimes. Michael's doing a perfect accent. It's just like they keep interrupting each other.
yeah, exactly. It's just that one has an Australian accent and one has a Cockney British accent.
What if
It's-
they have a connected thought between the both of them?
They are Psy warriors for sure.
It's Githyanki, isn't it? Isn't it, mate?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay.
And-
Yeah. What?
Oi,
Bucky never talked like this.
Me throat's been hurting. Me throat's been hurting. Oi.
Wait.
Now who's talking?
Michael now.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, mate?
No, I don't. What are you saying? About your throat.
Your throat makes
Do you
makes-
smell
it makes
toast?
the words shift a bit.
It's,
Is this
I'm
Boris?
detecting bits of like Rasta in here too.
Nope, that's the one thing that's not in there.
There's a lot happening for sure.
Okay, so yeah. So how do we? What's the best way to travel between planes?
I didn't think this through, did I, mate?
You should make one Italian.
That would be real easy. You gotta challenge yourself.
That's true.
He actually brings you down below decks to the engine room.
Ooh.
And,
Oh, wow.
And you go in, and the center of the room is just a massive astrolabe.
Ooh.
Which, for those that playing along at home, if you've ever watched a Game of Thrones, the thing in the intro that's all spinny and stuff.
Hell,
Yeah.
That's one of those
Or
is, I'm
love-
pretty sure.
Crap country.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Right now, it just looks like a circular disc, but when it starts moving, like big things go swooping around, and it's like almost globy.
Yeah, it's like a child's mobile, but
But-
made out of brass and like rich people food.
And in
stuff.
this instance, perhaps it allows the ship to be navigated.
Yeah. Like, oops.
Oi, yeah, oi. Me throat hurts.
Yeah. You got that.
Yeah,
Her
we
throat.
gotta go to the doctor.
Do you need
man.
a lozenge? We have really good help there.
Bottle of water. All right, I'm trying to find it.
He's deteriorating.
I honestly don't know which is Oliver, Angela, Pamela, and what's Michael.
They're a team.
Oh, they're a team. All three of
It's
you
all
are high
it's
school.
all Githyanki. It's all Githyanki accent. Oi, you see these crystals, eh?
Yeah.
There's a big row of crystals. They're all burned out except for like just like 100 of them. They're all burned out except for the last 5. And he goes, these crystals, they power the ship. You take one, you put them in there. Jennifer, don't laugh.
Do you just want to turn around?
I was.
You know what I mean? You take the crystal.
You take the crystal, you put it in there, mate. Yeah.
All right, you pull this lever, and right in the astral plane.
Okay. Yeah. Can we recharge these crystals somehow?
Yeah, we gotta buy new crystals.
Gotta get new crystals, don't you?
Where do we get the crystals from?
Yeah, where do we get the crystals from?
It's not my job.
Whose job is it?
It's the captain's job, isn't it?
I'm the captain.
Oh, Toby, that's you. You're the captain.
I'm sure they'll figure.
I mean, you probably got it. Maybe ask your book.
No, she's very mean. I'm sure the Tower of Grey can figure it out.
Oh, do we have enough crystals to get out of here?
Yeah. How many
crystals do we have?
How many take to
We
get
get stranded.
the primaterial plane?
Well, gotta go into the astral plane first, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one crystal.
Okay.
And how many crystals are?
All right.
are
So
over
there's
here?
probably one crystal to get from the astral plane to the primaterial plane, right?
Oh, it's a whole different process, isn't it?
I don't know.
We're asking you.
Where's you?
All right, follow me.
Wow, I'm so confused. I've never been. This must be what it's like for you guys every day, like going to a food cart or something.
Can I do an insight check to see if this person is trying to fuck with us, or if they really do not know what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god! What if I accidentally spared the 2 worst?
Oh, I rolled very good. That is a 28.
Yeah, you think they know. They sound like they really know what they're talking about.
Oh man!
Wait, they do know?
Rowan's. Wait, they seem like they don't know.
As far as you can tell, they believe they know they are telling you exactly the right thing.
True.
So Rowan's like squinting at them, and then she looks at Toby and is like, I think we got some.
Okay, we just have to get back to the primaterial plane, and then Ava can figure this out. Her and Amber can frick with it, and it's gonna be fine. You know, it's whatever. It's not a big deal.
Toby, don't swear.
All right.
Scud comes out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, I promoted Scud to the head cleric of the ship. He's our
number one good boy.
He's
now.
our clergy boy, so you know.
Yeah, he's just been throwing mayonnaise into it.
I'm a clergy boy.
A sign-up sheet so that we can take specific times to go throw mayonnaise in the toilet.
Yeah, you get to sign up.
Throwing mayonnaise in the toilet is definitely what we probably called jacking off when we were 14.
Oh no, good.
Oh God, I didn't even think.
Don't care for that.
So they take you up to the navigation room, and they there's another device that looks like it is of a similar make as the astrolabe, and they together go get to the astral plane, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna want to use this is a sextant.
I know what that is. I mean, so Michael, I know how the Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap works like extremely well. Can I roll like an Arcana or a straight intelligence or
Does
something
your-
to see if they're like
Your ship knowledge.
'cause I don't know.
crossover?
I mean, I probably don't know anything about gift ships. That's for sure. But I just want to see if they stumble.
like, yeah, is it a similar kind of
Right.
ship?
I know Nerevian ships, which is stupid. I got a 19, so I got a 30 Arcana.
So this is not a thing. Neither the astrolabe or this kind of sex. Like you know what a sextant is. But this is different.
Okay.
It is not of the same sort of like this clearly like because that a sextant is like a thing that lets you figure out the distance between the horizon and stars and things like that to figure out where you're going, kind of shit. Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's fine.
This does seem like truly like a ship, whereas the airship was like a dirigible situation.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Nika, you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I just real fast. Everyone in the chat is going crazy because we keep saying sextant, but they keep hearing sextant, and they're like, "Is this a fancier jerkier?"
Yes.
It's a
Obviously.
Is that not what we were saying?
Nika, when I went through the list of nautical devices that it could have been, what do you think drew me to this one?
Fair.
So, Mike, so what are you saying, Michael? Are you saying that like this is just so far out of Toby's realm, or if these are like mundane items? I just want to be
But with that role, I've like, you know, instead of me trying to explain it with a bad accent that goes across.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Different nationalities. So this appears to be a thing that allows you to find. So the way the astral plane works, you can get to the astral plane. You can either leave your body, right, and project yourself into the astral plane. Your body stays there, and then you've got like a tether, and you can like float around the astral plane. Or you can actually enter the astral plane. So the crystal thing will bring the whole ship, everything in it, into the astral plane.
Physically there versus astral projecting where your actual body stays and your mind goes into the astral plane.
So the whole ship goes into the astral plane, and then when you're in the astral plane, it's just a bunch of weird shit, right? It's like open space. Gravity there's no gravity. Shit just floats around. You saw
like no time.
The head of a god or something before, and and you were sure it meant something, and maybe it does. I mean,
this is just like the anomaly in the 100.
No spoilers.
Yeah, don't spoil us. We still got one more season left.
Yeah, we just finished season 6 of
what the fuck?
the 100. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean the floating head that Toby rode on the Lich, right, Michael?
Yeah. Then
Toby knows a lot about the astral plane, but still, it's kind of like an unknowable thing, right? It's like
he does as much as most folks can.
Yeah, we're from the primordial plane, so our brains just aren't built to understand it the same way.
Right.
I think it's really funny that the only other person, Toby, is like very, very smart, and he's like, "Oh yes, the astral plane," and there's like, "Oh yeah, I go there sometimes. And I think real hard. Sometimes I toot there because no one can smell it."
I do like sometimes people borrow my my cloak just to go like have like you know how like your office will have that one bathroom that no one goes to. Sometimes like,
also
Toby, can I borrow your astral cloak? It's like, well, I mean, I kind of got it off at Undead Lich, but whatever, sure, take it. And yeah, so everyone shits in the astral plane. Because Toby kind of has a forward lab in the astral plane.
It's like the third floor bathroom in Detroiters.
Yeah, exactly.
I was literally to say that.
Yeah.
Before those jackasses moved in. Yeah, so the other thing in the astral plane is there's these pools of color, right? And those pools of color are portals into all the other planes. So basically, from the astral plane, you can get anywhere, but you have to find the right pool of color.
Gotcha.
And that is what the sextant does.
It helps you find the right color.
You essentially have to make an Arcana check to use it, and it will find the right color for you, and then you can steer the ship towards that.
Dude, that
color.
rules. Remember how confused we were on how to get to the Shadowfell? Because we're like, because like, you know, we could obviously make something up, but sometimes it's really fun to like use everyone's powers together and then make it make sense with the lore of D&D, and that was really interesting. So okay, so just to kind of like get this going. I'll like kind of nudge Oliver out of the way specifically and insert a crystal. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, if I'm doing anything horrifically bad, just say so.
Oh God. I feel like our souls are going to be ripped from our bodies.
No, we're fine. This makes more or less sense. That's
Astral
funny.
plane.
Again, you don't have to raise your hand, but it's all right. I appreciate it.
Toby, I was just thinking, if we needed more crystals, can't you make something out of like nothing? Or like you could take this crystal and make like another crystal?
What do you mean?
I thought you could do that. Like you take, basically, can't you like take minor image or whatever and then Shadowfell?
Yeah, because can you like make it actually
and make
real?
it real?
If this is a crystal made of exactly one thing, then yes. If it's a crystal made out of one thing but charged with the second thing, then no.
Gotcha.
If the boat was sentient and I could trick it, maybe.
Who says it's not? Have we checked?
Yeah.
Have we talked to the boat?
What about that? Just kidding. Dude, remember the 100 when we thought there was a... No, right.
Yeah, we can't.
At one point, we thought they uploaded an evil man to a
We
boat.
don't 1,000% know.
I think he might be in the...
Dude.
No spoilers.
Guys, the 100 is the craziest show I've ever watched. It's very stupid. Please watch it.
Yeah, so I'm sure that between all of us at the Tower of Grey and then, the White Spire, we could figure it out eventually. I know that Bucky... Well, does Bucky ever talk to his family that he left? I don't know. I mean, we know some Gith, so it's not the end of the world. So we'll figure if this might not be the solution to all of our problems, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's just go back. We're gonna go to the astral plane. Everyone, get ready. Is everyone good? Do you want to take a rest before we go back, or how's everyone feeling?
I'm ready.
Skud,
I'm ready to go.
I feel really good.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay. I insert the crystal, Michael, and I...
Ooh, slower.
It whirs into motion.
I cover in mayonnaise to make sure that
it squeaks, and then you put the mayonnaise on and it doesn't squeak anymore.
Oh, that's a little trick for you at home.
And it starts spinning around. It looks all cool and shit, and it starts glowing. And you feel a little uneasy, and then you lose your balance a little bit, and you shift into the astral plane.
Ooh.
How do we feel? Does it feel weird?
Feels weird. Gravity doesn't work the same. Nothing is the same. It's strange.
Like, are we like looking at each other and like even looking at each other? Like, I find everyone looks weird.
Well, didn't you guys go to the astral? No, you just like got the astral dreadnought from Fred.
I think you all.
I think we've been before.
Yeah, because didn't we go? I think we did go to the Shadowfell through the astral plane.
I think you had tried to escape some drow in the Feywild by jumping into the astral plane.
Yes, that's right. Yes, because you said if I grabbed everyone, then I can take them with me with my cloak.
So does it just feel like we're like high in here?
I bet it would feel. Have you ever been in like, if you're like in the city for a long time and then you go into like not just nature but like nothingness, and it's like deeply eerily, because basically it's like the astral plane has no time, and like it doesn't. So I bet it would feel like the utter like void of nothingness, and you'd almost feel your body like stop. Like to you, you would. Your body's constantly aging and you never consciously know it. But when you got to the astral plane, I bet you would somehow just feel away. I'm not sure if it would just be dry, if it would just be like you're moving yourself as if you're a mannequin. I'm not sure, but I bet it would be very odd.
Well, I was reading about the astral plane today for funsies, and one of the things that it mentioned was people, like, if they want their children to grow up or whatever, they have to leave the astral plane.
Oh, really?
Like, kids.
This is some freaking Fire Emblem weird shit.
I didn't know that. This is Fire Emblem stuff. I thought the gift is like, I'm going to be 20 now.
I've decided to grow up.
Mama, look, I am an old person today.
I'm tired of being a little lad.
I guess
I must leave the astral plane.
I guess they go a Viking.
You hear...
Is it the trickle-down economics?
That was in the very different space whale, which his politics are much more chaotic.
Yeah.
I imagine we all run to the top as though we
I
are
gotta see it.
Scooby-Doos.
Oh yeah.
You see a massive whale swimming through the astral plane. It has so many more eyes than you think it would.
Oh
It has like basically imagine it had a mohawk going down its whole spine, except they're all eyeballs.
No, Michael.
no, that's cool.
Amazing.
No, that's disgusting.
It's cool.
And its jaw kind of opens up, and you would normally imagine a bunch of krill going in, except out comes thousands of these little golden winged creatures, and they all like poof out and they start like cleaning maybe the sides of it or something. You don't really know what the fuck they're doing.
Wow, that's
This is-
gorgeous.
This is how, like, aren't there, they're like animals that do that. They clean other animals.
That's a golden vomit I've always heard about, but I've never seen it. It's beautiful.
It's a golden shower.
No!
Oh, fuck, that's so much better.
And it just kind of swims by.
Yeah. Huh. Well, this is a whole new way to experience the astral plane. We've all been here before, and I've been here several times, and lots of us have been here for dookie times, but this being on it, not running away for our lives, feels completely different.
Is
And
it
you
nice,
do-
what peace
you-
feels like?
Yeah, I think so.
You look towards the rear of the ship, or the aft, as I believe it's called.
Yeah.
Michael's got up in a tab, like, nautical terms and definitions.
Matthew is deployed, so we can...
I know, you can't even yell at me. I don't even know why I'm bothering. And you see like a small sort of pale blue pool of color behind you that you clearly just come out of.
Okay.
That is the astral plane of, or sorry, the elemental plane of air.
Toby will definitely be taking out one of his other books and is like lightly sketching the various things.
That's a good idea.
With Mage Hand, actually. So it's so he can kind of have his attention focused other places, because this is, while we've been here before, again, it is very different. I guess we'll run down to, unless you guys want to do something else, or maybe Toby's gonna go run down and mess with the ass sex. That's what I call the Astral Sextant.
Oh my god.
Also, it is called the stern.
The stern, the back is the stern.
I did immediately say a wrong thing.
That's
All of you boat
You boat
folks.
heads.
You boat heads.
Oh, don't say boat. Don't say boat. That is the
Ship?
number one crime.
It's a ship?
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Boats are
Oh,
small.
Daddy, look at the boat. That's not a boat. That's a ship. That was from the movie Titanic. Whenever the young girl looks up at her father.
I'm gonna run past the foxhole.
it's the acronym boat. A buoyancy operated aquatic transport.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna use that.
That's I stole it.
Take that
I
on
stole
Navy
it.
Bar.
That's a Phineas and Ferb thing. I should.
Okay.
Check that out.
What else?
So you are going to check the sextant, Toby.
Yeah, the Essex.
Oh my god.
Do you want to try to use it?
I do. I'll probably take Oliver and Angela, Pamela, because even though it seems like maybe they're kind of winging it, they seem to have like a better place to start than I do.
Should I maybe could Rowan go digging around in the captain's quarters to see maybe perhaps there is
great
a
idea.
instruction manual or something.
Open the boat glove box.
I want to do that, and also I just want to snoop. Also, I feel like Lonnie does Lonnie want to come snoop with Rowan?
Yes.
I feel like we already kind of did this. But we didn't have enough time. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think,
an amazing. I'm not gonna just go down there and start pulling, pressing buttons. I'm just gonna be studying it. So yeah.
yeah, I want to search the captain's room.
Roll and investigate, please.
Got it.
I thought you were going to say initiative for a second there.
Roll initiative.
You can't drag the in out that long.
Well, Michael, I've got some bad news. Got a 6. I think this might have been what happened last time.
Oh,
actually.
shit.
Now
If
that I
Lonnie is
remember.
helping, might I assist, or may I to roll? Lonnie goes and checks every wall
I think we're both like looking around. So.
Yeah.
Rowan just kind of looks around and is like,
I lay down on the captain's bed.
water in here.
I lay down on the captain's bed to see if it's soft. Is it soft?
You probably find like some Gith whiskey or Gith rum.
I got a 14, but I did roll a 3, so I didn't do much better than Rowan.
Woof.
Like, really.
Woof. I have a +0 to investigation, so.
Oh, wait, is this investigation or insight? Because if this is investigation, I actually have a -1, so I got a 2.
Oh my god.
Well.
You find nothing of interest. You do remember there was a captain's log that you found last time. That is a thing you did see.
I do think that there was a captain, and maybe he had a log or something.
Is it possible? Yeah, did we see it or is it gone?
No, it was. I mean, you found it last time. You can't unfind it.
Okay, so we know it's there. So can we?
I don't know. A 2.
I know.
Isn't that called losing, Michael? There's a word for unfinding things.
I don't know. Not the Astral.
So Rowan takes one look at the captain's log, and she knows like none of this is gonna mean anything to me. So she brings it to Toby. He just like brings a book and shoves it in his face.
Hey, that's actually a really good idea.
You're welcome.
Going to be thinking about how I didn't think about that for the next week.
Captain's got a really soft bed, by the way. I'm probably gonna sleep there.
Okay. I'm still a captain.
Can I check out that captain's log? If you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
Skud just shows. He just appears.
It looks like that the captain was fond of pine, but I did find an oak log in his room as well.
Yeah, and they didn't use like fools. They didn't use the sphere of annihilation for dookie purposes. They used it to like destroy magical artifacts.
That's amateur hours. You can use it for
both.
both. Obviously,
use it for both. Throw the artifacts in the toilet.
People are so behind the times.
Idiot.
They're not innovators.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
What is Skud looking for in the captain's log? Or was that?
Or are you trying to
he's looking for pictures of the captain's dick.
All right, roll investigate.
Oh shit! All right, we're actually doing this, huh?
I mean, most captains take up art, so
he's drawing his own.
Yeah.
His own.
I need to see that captain dong. It's an 18 to investigate.
Oh.
All right. An 18 will not find you an actual artist rendering of his penis, but early on he does describe it in some detail.
Okay, so I can start working on my own rendition.
Yeah. All right,
Michael, is there circumcision in this world? I'm sure you've asked this question every 4 years.
I'm a line of
actually, in this world, foreskins don't exist.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, just none of them. Just all gone.
What a fun wrinkle.
That's
why Pug's this. Pug's faces are all foreskin.
Oh my!
If you think about it,
I'm gonna quit this podcast.
Oh, we have fun. All right, Michael. I look not at the sex parts of the book, but the other parts. I'm sure it's just Skud and Toby arguing over what to look at and anything. I want to see if there's any clues to how to operate this in order to find the material plane.
There are instructions on how to use the sextant, and also you do find an interesting passage towards the end, which essentially says, "Uh-oh, we're running out of crystals and also harpoons."
Also harpoons.
Yeah, also harpoons.
That seems not good because that to me sounds like something is attacking you in the astral plane, for which you require harpoons.
Can you guys see? Go with them and see if there's any what the harpoon situation is, because
Lahni?
Okay, I was just thinking, is a harpoon not anything but a big arrow? Could we just make Rowan's arrows bigger and then harpoon problem is solved?
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
I guess I haven't picked my final spell to learn, so I guess I could pick enlarge.
Embiggening.
Oliver goes, it ain't kind of harpoon, mate.
What's it called?
I mean, it's a harpoon.
Right, so it's pointy.
It's a harpoon.
And stabs people.
Yeah, it's called a harpoon.
So you're wrong. It's a Get Yankee silvered harpoon, which we use harpoon the pools of color, so then we can bring the whole ship through the little colored pools, eh?
Oh,
So wait, are you telling me now
Pools are too
that
small, aren't in it?
are we stuck in here?
I don't know. So wait, do you mean there's no like wind or something in here, or like you don't have an engine to like?
You see that colored pool, Knight?
Yeah.
See it behind us, all right?
Yeah.
See how small it is?
Yeah.
Can't put a ship through there, can you?
What? You ain't never thread needle through or thread through a needle eye? Well, that's saying
Put a
it's sure
camel
shit.
in the eye of a needle. Oh, so we just need to fly to the pool and then poon the pool.
That's right.
So, but how? Okay, can you show the first mate and Lahni? What do you want to be? What fun name?
What if I am the harpoon?
Okay, you want to show the harpoon the poons?
You made of silvered Githyanki metal.
What?
Well, I think that might and there be the problem, but who's to say I am not? I've never seen Githyanki silvered metal.
You made of flesh, ain't you?
I mean, do you have any left
got
at
me
all?
there. You've got me
Yeah,
there.
we got a few.
Okay. Well, let's just get to the primaterial plane. Is it like Subnautica where you can run slower to not attract monsters?
Sure.
I mean, I'm worried. On the
We brought 3 of the. Who do we bring? Between Lestat and.
Oh shit! You're
who
right.
do
We have.
bring?
Yeah. Wait, we have
We
people
bought
with us.
the rogue lit person, right?
We brought the
Because-
rogue cleric.
And yeah, you brought Sharp, Zix, and Pam.
And Pandora.
Sharp,
Pandora.
6, and Pam. Okay. Adding that to my inventory. I feed my Astral Dreadnought named Doug. Okay, everybody, be on guard. Sorry, what are the names again? I literally just forgot.
I think you brought Dewclaw Honeypaw.
Oh, we did. Yes. Pandora Thorn.
So we brought Pandora, Dewclaw,
And the
Zix.
cleric Zix.
Yeah, where's Zix?
Yeah.
We have a
Thank you.
half orc with a hammer and shield. We have a rogue, and we kind of halfway bard. Dewclaw Honeypaw.
Dewclaw, how about you play some shanties?
Yes.
Pandora.
The Decemberish, please.
Decemberish, please.
I would like your finest rhyme of the ancient mariner.
Tell a tale of a man. Pandora and Wordsworth, be prepared. We don't know what will attack us. Get ready on those harpoons, and we away.
Yeah, roll an Arcana check to see if you can find the closest silvery pool, which is what you're looking for, and get back to the primaterial plane.
19
Plus, or is that
total? That's my total. 8 plus 11.
You find one, but it's a bit far away.
Well, I mean, we gotta go there, right? I mean,
Yeah, let's do
You're
it.
tugging along.
Yeah. Sorry, real quick. I'd have to correct myself. I made a joke about Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. The song is the Mariner's Revenge song. That's what I was trying to say. The Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner is a poem.
yeah.
Do not yell at me, Decemberish fans.
That's like one of my favorite songs. Though.
It's a really good song.
It's a good song. Yeah, so considering that we are well into this episode, you do not run into any trouble.
Oh, it's smooth sailing through the astral plane.
You definitely don't run into a giant worm with lots of teeth that was going to psychically blast you. And,
God, we're so fucking slow.
and ahead of you, you see a silvery pool.
Being slow is kind of a good strat, actually.
It is a great
is.
strat.
Yeah,
If you're on a podcast.
we spent so much time throwing mayonnaise in that toilet that
We really did spend a
Tell me
significant
about it.
amount of time.
Yeah, what if
very mayonnaise focused.
what if that somehow like cloaked our scent somehow?
He confused worms. Like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah, is there like, when you annihilate something, is there like a smell associated?
Yeah, an ozone smell.
Ooh, yeah. The worms hate it.
The absence of smell.
That's fucked up.
Pandora, how about you and Rowan try to poon us that silvery pool?
Pandora winks at Rowan.
I feel like Rowan.
Rowan was about to yell at Toby, and then she's like,
does Rowan like get uncomfortable? I feel like Rowan's really cool, but she gets uncomfortable around hot people.
no, she likes to hit out. I don't think she gets too uncomfortable around hot people.
What's Verona doing? Is she still just hanging out, waiting for Rowan to come back?
She's employed by the Tower of Grey.
Yeah, she sent me some letters. I haven't responded.
I still imagine her just like sitting out in like prison break time on the chair, lounging, writing letters to Rowan.
Yeah,
going unanswered.
Rowan's like okay, she keeps sending Rowan letters, like really long ones, and Rowan will like every like fifth one send a really short letter back.
Like, hey,
just absolute fuckboy shit.
So Angel Pamela Sanjurita hands you a well-wrought silvery harpoon from a pile of around 10 of these harpoons.
Okay.
And shows you where the harpoon shooting device is located, which is on deck.
Okay. Let's freaking do it. Let's load it. Yes.
And up ahead of you, you see a silvery pool, and you can shoot at it.
Okay.
I mean, you could shoot at anything. Like,
I'm gonna shoot at the pool. What do I gotta do?
You got it.
Just roll as if you were shooting a bow.
Okay.
You're gonna do great
With my normal bow.
What is your oath bow plus?
My oath plus 12. I have a lot.
Well, like, what is the magic on this specific oath bow? Versus what is your natural dex and
wait, I don't know. What do you mean?
Proficiency.
It's right there. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, compared to your longbow, it's plus 12.
Okay.
Oathbow doesn't give a plus.
Yeah, Oathbow does other things.
Okay. So plus 12 to.
Okay.
So roll it.
That's gonna be a 30.
Nice job.
You zing it right dead center.
Rowan's gotta show off now.
Oh, this little thing, Pandora. Oh.
Just shrug.
And as it hits the center, a light lights because it's attached to a rope, obviously, or like a chain.
Yeah.
It lights up. It zooms back towards the boat, and then the whole boat lights up, and then foom, you are in the prime material plane, floating not far from Greenham.
Oh, that whips ass!
Wow.
I was really scared we're gonna be in some part of the world we've never seen before. I was gonna throw up.
I thought we were gonna be stuck in the astral plane forever, to be honest. But,
Really?
Well, I wasn't sure. But
I would have just laughed.
good thing I was so good at shooting that harpoon.
Yeah, that's what did it.
And that is gonna be the end of our episode. You did it. You made it all the way back to the prime material plane.
Fucking did. This was such a
way to go.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Where, Michael, how much
What's
time did you
happening?
budget for us to talk about throwing mayonnaise in a toilet?
yeah. Was it more or less?
Less than I thought, for sure.
Yeah.
But who's to say?
Well, we like to have fun, so I had fun, personally.
I had a great time.
You know what else is fun?
Nope.
Reviews?
Yep, the reviews. Snow Lake says from March 8th, absolutely excellent. Hey, guys and gals, long-time slabber, first-time reviewer. I'm an Android user who listens to Spotify, but my wife's iPhone has allowed me a chance to give the credit that is long overdue. This show's DM is awesome. The players hysterical, sincere, and genuinely a joy to listen to. We live way down in Alabama, but I hope one day to get the chance to meet you all in person. Keep on keeping on.
Hell yeah.
Scorching Skies says, still one of my favorite podcasts. I guess I'm a slabber since I listened from the beginning, and I'm only now got around to fighting the iTunes to get my account back to write a review. Yes, I did what Tim said and waited till after getting caught up to write a review. And now I'm re-listening to the beginning to hear all the goose and jokes all over again. Still, one of my favorite moments was back when Finnegan killed most of the party and Harper got stabbed by Roz. I was losing it laughing when Tim asked how much damage he took as his character was stabbed through the heart. Love the story and character, especially Bachmann's character, RP Tom and Bear Charger. You will be missed. Seriously, loving the laugh and stupid ideas you keep up with. Chlorslug says late bloomer. Hey guys, love listening to all of your crazy adventures. I started listening to your podcast in February 2020. I'm currently on episode 55. A long way to go, but that just means I can listen freely without waiting for new content. Thanks so much. Alpaca 22 says,
I think it's alpaca, like alpaca.
Alpaca says, you are my heroes. I'm a slabber ×3 and started listening a few years ago. I began right after I had my daughter around the same time as Bachmann.
Aww.
Oh.
To kill time while I mama. If it wasn't for each of you being absolute goofs, I'm sure this postpartum depression would have gotten me.
Oh,
Tim, you're a good baby and everyone loves you. And even when you screech, Jennifer, you're beautiful and you have such a pure heart. Bachmann, you're an idiot, but a good kind. You make me miss my big bros. Nika, you're amazing and hilarious. I hope I can be as cool as you want to grow up. And best of all, Michael, your brain has designed one of the most amazing worlds I have ever heard, and heard that not only make you want to learn more, but makes you want to laugh in the process. 100 stars each of you. Oi, 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 I think they say. Luke Paul from Australia says, a long-form version of abbreviated Drunks and Dragons. Oh my god.
There's a lot happening with the symbols in this one. I don't know if it's purely...
It's not their fault, but...
I don't know. I feel like...
It might be, though.
I think that some of it might be.
It's so broken.
It's so broken. And also,
Oh, no.
but also, it goes off into... There's a lot happening in this review, just regardless.
Yeah, you guys... No, I can't do this.
Because what ends up happening in the end is, look me in the eyes, Mike. Where's Rachel? Where's she?
All right. Yeah, that feels like the energy of Luke Paul's review. Thank you so much, Luke Paul. Demented Gamer says, those slabs. My coworker told me to listen to this show after 2.5 years. I'm still not caught up, but these three are some of the funniest people I'll ever hear. Ha ha ha. Bachmann, I didn't forget about you, but Nika's my favorite. If you have an interest in D&D, you should listen to these people. And if you want to listen to the best Atlanta Falcons podcast, Miss Sus Kinsey says, how the heck wasp are you? Stitcher made me censor it, but whatever. Love this podcast.
Come on, Stitcher.
Come on, Stitcher. These people are so funny. Their chemistry is amazing. Their story is great. I'm doing a Jayla Kawaii Berry Blast in your name tonight. Okay, bye. Dapper Dan and Crew says, best podcast this side of Drunkeros. Found you guys randomly on Spotify and haven't been able to stop listening. Thought I would finally leave a review after getting through 300 episodes. This show is awesome. Even the ads can be funny. You all make the game sound like so much fun that I decided to DM a game for my friends. Sadly, one guy had too much to drink and was decided to celebrate hitting level 2 by trying to grab another friend's drunk. Oh, yikes.
Oh, no.
Yikes, don't do that. That's naughty. I wish I was joking, but now our circle of friends is kind of messed up.
Grab people's junk unless they consent to it.
Please, they ask you to.
Yeah, you need consent for your drug grabbing.
Yeah. Master J says, one of the greatest things I've ever heard. Absolutely love the energy of the group. Bachmann's characters are the best. Heard about your podcast from a coworker. Started listening in the car from work. Soon that wasn't enough. Now I'm a bus driver and have you guys playing whenever my bus is empty.
I love that.
Nice.
That's what I say. Keeps my days better in the mood. I'm a slabber and not quite caught up yet. By the time you read this, I probably will. Planning on buying drinks and daggers soon. Also, I love Nika's ASMR voice. She should do it more often. I got a website for you. Dr. Noisy says, oh boy, I'm sorry, Timmy Poo. I've been listening to this podcast since the start, but don't get much time to listen. I'm only on episode 186. Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap. Love you all and can't wait to catch up and binge all the seasons. Live Flourish. Big Ran says, amazing podcast. Smiley face.
I I love it. It's literally the review is just a smiley face.
Yes.
It's very good.
And we're up to March 18th. So
I went in quarantine.
We made it up too fast when I went into quarantine.
we are now in it.
Ah.
Wow! Thank you so much, everyone, for leaving a 5-star rating and review. It means so much to us because it helps us grow as a show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter at Geekly Inc. or at D&D Podcast, and on Instagram at Greetings Adventurers. I'm at Thrifty Nerd.
I'm at Tim Lanning.
I'm at Jennifer Cheek.
I'm at Nika_Howard.
I'm at the Mike Bachmann. That's our show. Good night, everybody.
How many pens have you thrown?
I've thrown a few pens, some candy canes, a lot of popcorn. A lot.
You're into rats. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Didn't get your fill of action and adventure in this episode of Greetings Adventurers? Well, make sure to head over to geeklyinc.com where you can find other thrilling podcasts, fan art to make you blush, and gear to level up your adventuring quest. Oi, when you finish throwing toilet in the mayo, bruv. Toilet in the mayo, mayo in the toilet. God,
Either works.
it's fine. David, it'll sound like that or it'll sound good. Head on over to wherever you listen to podcasts to leave us a 5-star rating and review. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/DND podcast. Once you become a patron, you have access to exclusive content you won't be able to find anywhere else. New episodes come out every Monday, so go subscribe, get your quest log filled, and get ready for things to get dicey.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week. Until then, keep it dicey.
Bye.
Bye. Michael, I don't want to brag, but I'll keep it dicey. It's a holiday week, and Jennifer and I have the week after Christmas off, so we're going to keep it dicey. We're going to hang some art, probably vacuum several times.
Oh, buddy, we're going to vacuum. We're going to freaking do some chores.
We're going to do some chores.
I'm stopping and exporting by remoting into my desktop from here.
Oh, God.
That doesn't sound dangerous.
That's a recorder thing.
Why would it be dangerous?
That whips ass. Twitch, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for giving us of your time and your bits and your Twitch subs and things like that. We'll see you next Tuesday.
David did ask us to all make sure that we...
Oh, yes, thank you.
What number is this?
388.
88. Jesus.
That's too many episodes.
That's a lot.
Seems like only last week we're on 387.
That's so true. Wow, I never thought about that.
What if the first arc did end at 420, though?
That's possible.
It seems well within...
The first campaign, I think we've had quite a few arcs.
Or what if the next one started on 420?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, what if we...
We could just make the next one 420. Like, why do we have to do all the numbers?
Yeah, episode 1, 420, next is 69.
Just simply decided not to do the numbers in between.
Yeah.
That would be so good. Just fuck up.
God, I cannot imagine, like, talking about
Whoops.
playing D&D while really high. I'm like, I don't know what that would be like. Probably not.
That would be
I think it would be fun.
unlistenable.
Bachmann, get the
I bet
Fraser
you'd
off.
be
I
surprised.
can't. I can't. It's too far
Bachmann,
away.
get the Fraser
I
off.
can't see the
Put him on
screen.
there.
It's so tiny.
I like the idea of him saying whoops, and it's just a whole bunch of Frasier, like he opened up his naughty fucking folder. He's like, I'm so embarrassed. Don't look at my
Bachmann has
phone.
replaced all of us with just Frasier, huh?
No.
We're going to start an entirely new campaign. I'm sure there's going to be connections. I don't know what that means. Michael's the only one, but I'm sure he'll say you have to be a centaur. All of you are centaurs.
I mean,
I was just thinking about that today.
the centaurs?
Yes. Okay. Because I was in the shower and someone said, it was on a TikTok and it was like, what if, like the whole story about mermaids was that they gave up their tails and then so people who have a calling of the sea,
Right.
Maybe they're like mermaids down the line. And I was like, well, I really like the mountains and like the forest. Does that mean I was like a fucking centaur or something? And I was like, that'd be pretty dope. What kind
Like
of
a
like
horse
forest
girl,
castle
they
would it
become
be?
a centaur.
Oh, well, you ruined it.
I'm sorry.
I feel like horse girls are cool now.
Maybe.
I drew the captain's log. You want to see it?
I do want to see it.
Is it gonna get its banned?
I mean,
I
maybe
don't
it's
think
a
so.
dick.
It's kind of a dick, but it's a dragon dick. It's
I
got a
can't
little
see it.
dick.
I can't.
see
Hold on.
You have to take a
Okay.
pic of it.
No, I don't.
At least
Too sexy
one
for
cool
Twitch.
horse.
Just say it. This is cyberpunk.
How
This
is
is
this?
cyberpunk.
Now it's blurry.
I feel like I can tell that it's a dick though.
I feel like
I feel like I see.
I love that. That's a dragon.
It's a dragon. That is a cool
You
Dragon.
guys
dragon.
want to see what it would look like if Bigfoot had a talk show? Hold on.
Why? Why?
How is this happening?
It doesn't make sense.
What the fuck?
This would only make sense if that background were fake, and I can't believe that.
This is like what aliens look like on the X-Files in the 90s.
No, you look like Mr. Burns from the X-File episode of Simpsons. What the fuck is happening?
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm.
Aren't we all? Why are my arms so long and bendy? I love
They
it.
are. You're
Stop it.
becoming something else now.
Bachmann, stop!
You're evolving.
Bachmann, stop! You're gonna get in trouble.
He's been MK Ultra.
Oh my god!
The government. He's escaped from Area 51.
No,
the
the
government's
government's
gonna
gonna fucking shoot him in the head because they.
Oh my god.
Oh, he got out.
Bachmann,
Why's your neck that long?
he's gonna get in trouble. Stop
What is
it!
he doing?
What if my neck was this long? And just
Stop!
like a cone.
Holy shit.
Stop it!
Bachman, I feel like you're stealing my brand. Get the fuck out of here.
Join this OnlyFans.
Show feet.
Show alien feet.
Oh my fucking god!
What are we doing?
Alien feet.
Yeah, fucking do. What is happening? What is happening?
I feel my brain has been just polished smooth like a marble tonight.
This is a Christmas miracle. What are we doing? He looks like a bald baby. What is this? He looks like a bald baby. Yes.
I'm like sweating from laughing.
How is his head is so small now?
Oh my god.
Holy Jesus.
Oh, wow. It's, when Michael's microphone breaks, we laugh. When Bachmann turns in the fucking orb people. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Bachmann,
No,
stop.
he's doing cut.
What? Okay. Really, the question that I can't get out of my mind is why isn't this camera focusing?
One of these.
Did he do like an effect of like blur it out?
No, I just turned it to manual focus.
This bad.
That's why.
All right. I have a headache.
Yeah, we need to record a thing.
We have to record a thing.
Oh
So,
no.
Oh, Jesus.
David asked us to do something 3 weeks or a month ago, and we're like, "Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow." And that was a month ago. We're
So now
bad.
we need to
We're
do
bad
it
people.
twice.
All right. As always, we're gonna rate.
Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted.
Stop!
His neck. He looks like he has no neck.
He looks like
It looks like a cardboard cutout that somebody is moving with from underneath the table.
It does.
Kevin McAllister is using you to scare away the wet bandits.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party.